All right, it's Saturday, day 7, and gonna go down and check out a little bit of Mark Goodman interviewing Don Dokken, Q&A. Say hello to Don, say hello to Neely from the Classic Metal Show. He was one of the first people to put me on his show a long time ago. He was a nice guy, nice time. And then after that, I'm gonna hit the brunch in the dining room. Only one more day on the sea until tomorrow. And then I'll be on the sea again with another cruise.
Just wanna waste some time with you. Sometimes it seems too good to be true. Nobody I'd rather waste time with than you.
This is it. This is going to be the last full day here on the 80's cruise. In the morning, we will disembark at about 7, 8 a.m. These are people who are signing up for next year's cruise, and we'll get a last look at things. Today's pretty much, at least during the day off, not going anywhere. And then later this evening, there's a few shows. Firehouse, Dokken, both putting on their second shows. And let's take a look.
So Amy ended up in Motley as a background singer. We took Jeff back to his house. He had this piece of shit haunted that wouldn't start. So I got him home, and George was drinking like crazy. Shots, and he started throwing up on the front lawn, and we're giving him toast, and he's puking on himself, and I'm like, that's not a very good impression. And here's Pilsen going, you guys want me to join your band, huh? And George is on the ground going, hang on. No, I want to talk to you about the... hand to God, he was puking on the lawn. So-and-so wrote, look at the credits I do. This person wrote this song, this person wrote this song, person wrote this song. So then we had a little bit of a tiff because a couple like Unlock Key, it just said Don Dokken, Don Dokken, Don Dokken, Don Dokken, and George went ballistic. So I said, so then at the last minute, you can look in the back and it says, all songs written by Dokken, and Dokken is George Lynch, Jeff Pilsen. I went, oh, that's so petty. It didn't matter who wrote the song, because I made a deal with the devil. And I remember my son's mother, when he was 5, she was in the record business. Whatever you do, keep your publishing. I ended up splitting the publishing 4 ways. I really didn't know how much publishing generated.
Yeah.
So basically what I did was I gave up 75% of every song. In My Dreams, It's Not Love, Alone Again, The Hunter, Kiss to Death, all those songs that I wrote, we split it 4 ways.
Gave away 3/4 of it.
Because we were fighting all the time, me and George. And George was going this way, left, and he was listening to Monster Magnet. And I'm like, I like Monster Magnet, but I'm going In My Dreams, So we just said, okay, everything split 4 ways, stop bitching, and that was it. And that's how it went down. But I never realized.
I swear there's a scorpion around here. Somewhere. You get in here. Oh, they're the scorpions. I knew the scorpions were in here. Just documenting, and there's the singer for Naked Eyes, who's very lecherous.
I'm good, sir. How are you?
Good, thank you very much, yeah.
So for 2, how's your day? Good?
It's going good, yeah.
Great.
They don't push the sharing as much during the day, I notice, which is good. No one really wants to share. We're meant to be alone in life.
Much more peaceful.
Peaceful. Well, you never know. You sit with a jerk. Could ruin everything. Could ruin your whole brunch. Hi, how are you? Uh-oh.
Just give us a moment. We're looking for your seats.
Oh, Jesus. Oh. Brunch menu. Don Dokken lectured Michelle on sunscreen. He was very nice. He liked it. Oh, sorry. Thank you. But yeah, he was lecturing her. And nicely, not rude. This is choices. You could have a hearty main. You could have a breakfast favorite. You can go into the pantry if you like. And then for dessert today, I'll have a white chocolate mousse with raspberry coulis. Coulis. Spaghetti bolognese, a brunch favorite of mine. For those of you scoring at home, The Clash, London Calling. 1979. They should have played Rock the Casbah or something more 80s. Anyway, thank you. All right.
Sounds like it. Here it is. I'm chilling. Dance. Going out to Trouble Funk. Washington. Dance. All right, come on, somebody find somebody.
These are Curtis's kids. They're adults now, but these are his children. It's funny that Curtis is up here rapping with everybody out in the crowd. All right, a favorite part of these videos is when we go trick-or-treating. We said this year we're going to do it early, and here we are, essentially on the last day, and we didn't do it really. We did a little bit in one of the past episodes. Let's see, it's not much here. I think there's a lot of artists on this floor, but all right. There's some bitchin' buttons, some dude buttons, some like oh my god buttons, for sure. And
Isn't that just like a Wisconsin button?
Valley Girl. This is Valley Talk.
Oh, for
Do you
sure.
not want a Valley Girl?
It's like Canada.
You're gonna get made fun of if I put that out. All right. That side had nothing. There's mostly, I think, artists. And artists aren't decorating. And why is it so short on this floor?
Because there's the dining room on this end and the studio on that end.
All right, so what do we do now? By the way, Tammy Down is on this floor now. He's been moved here. I think it's okay to say that. By the time this video comes out, you won't even remember what I'm talking about. Where do we go?
Inside promenade cabins on 5.
Yeah, let's see if they do
There aren't
anything.
any on 4.
Okay, let's see if they do anything. All right, this is floor 10. I'm going to say that this year there's been much less fun. I think we did this floor.
I remember the marquee. Not 80s.
No. You think people just stand here and jack to this? I bet they do. In fact, I'm going to come back in a little while. Now, stop me if I'm wrong, but this is not an 80s song. So, yeah, it's terrible. I think that's a cover. I think the original is much older. This is a fucking 70s song.
1975.
Yeah, but that's the wrong cruise. It sucks. I'm gonna protest. The 80s cruise is meant for the 80s. So this guy here, I don't really know what he's doing.
Whose bed have your boots been under? Whose heart did you see?
I don't know what to say. All right, I wanted to get a really good view from the front of the boat. I want a king of the world view. So all I gotta do is go up here, and I think we're gonna get the nicest view you can possibly get. So let's take a look. Oh, there it is. A nice, oh no, that's not it. It's further. Okay, it's a little windy, so I'm gonna hold on tight. As opposed to hold on loosely, that was last year when 38 Special was here. This is only for Motley Crue. They forgot to put the umlauts. What the fuck that's called. Get the announcements out here.
Then with this being the last night of the cruise, if you have any questions about disembarkation tomorrow, visit the Royal Caribbean Guest Service Desk on Deck 5 aft. And finally, the Entertainment Cruise Productions' next cruise lounge is only open for about 1 more hour for you to reserve your spot on the 80's Cruise 2026 at the lowest prices. Don't
You'll
miss
get
your
better
chance
deal
to
from
lock
me.
in your special price before they close at 6 p.m. and join us for the Cultural Party in 2026. Thanks everyone, have a great night, and I look forward to seeing everyone for showtime.
Collectively hit our
The beginning of MTV.
over the head with a bottle of
Oh, yeah.
champagne, and behold, a new concept is born. The best of TV combined with
Very
the
cool.
best of radio.
All right, here we go. Hi, how are you? Nice to see you. Yes. Yeah. Thank you. Hi, everybody. We're gonna wait. Hi, how are you? Do you have a no sharing?
At the moment, I have to
No. Oh my God. How about upstairs? How about downstairs?
downstairs, they're full already.
Oh my God. You know, yesterday you said that and they found a table for me. I would rather sit in a rowboat with myself than strangers. When do you think there'll be another table for two?
Maybe like 15 more minutes.
I'm going to wait right here. I'm going to wait right here. You wouldn't want to share with anyone you didn't know. Yeah, no, it's not for you. I get it. I'll be right here, waiting. Like what Richard Marx said. Wait, right here waiting for you. Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Have a seat. Don't do it. You don't want to share. No, sharing's for late. No, don't do it. Just say no. You don't want to share. I'm with him. See? They're like us. He says no sharing. She says oh whatever. He said I will not sit with these idiots. He's right. It shouldn't even be an option. Sharing shouldn't be an option. This must be a bunch of sharing motherfuckers. You guys all like to share, huh? Not me. I'll sit here by myself with my loved one. We won't share with anybody. Michelle doesn't like when I complain about the sharing or mock things. She's embarrassed by it, as you can see by the back of her head, which is a very nice head, if you will, chef. And but I told her, if I don't do this, who's going to put porridge on the table every night? Right, Michelle? Michelle? Look at the way we're sitting. I'm up here, and you're down there. What is wrong with this couch? Now, this couch is screening sharing. Somebody could come and sit down next to you. You don't want that.
No, because they would be in my
Yeah, you don't want that. I look like hell. I'm in a bad mood. And, I just looked at this chick's skirt, though. There wasn't much to see, I'll tell you that. But I shouldn't say that. Anyway, so fat. I don't know how you put up with me. They've been very nice, and he assured me in 1 minute they'll have a table for us. It does not involve sharing. Now, we didn't look at the menu today. Remember that? You realize that? You're watching videos of people being hit by cars. Oh, okay. Hi, how are you? Oh, two? Yeah, no sharing. Thank you. You don't want my share either, right? Thank you. Just want to join us. All right. Thank you so much. Thank you. I appreciate you. Thank you. He knew how to take care of us. Now, look at that. Sometimes I look around and think, is there anyone here I would want to share with? And almost never. No, I don't want to share with you guys. I would sit out there on the deck before I shared. I mean, some of these people look nice. They don't look yappy, but I don't want to sit with you either. Oh, that's perfect. Yeah, I like that one. Thank you. Go ahead. He'll share you. The only allergy we have is sitting with other people, but you took care of that. Yeah, thank you. Thank you. All right. Today we're having Mediterranean tapas medley, a spread of hummus, chilled tzatziki. I mean, it's all right. Pan-seared asparagus, shrimp cocktail, which hasn't been that good. Seafood cake, panko breaded, deep fried, golden brown, served, garlic mayonnaise. No. Autumn turkey dinner, braised lamb. Thank you. Vegetable Greek spaghetti. Gonna be a tough one. The sugar-free option is a layered peach trifle. Sounds terrible.
What'd you call it?
Trifle. What do you call it?
Trifle.
A trifle?
Trifle. You're trifling.
Trifle, trifle, tomato. Let's not be ridiculous. Let's just call the whole thing off. you're gonna have the Mediterranean tapas, and then what is your main course?
I'm not sure. Probably steak.
Yeah, and then for dessert,
Probably cobbler again.
I just don't think that this layered peach truffle sounds good. Maybe it is.
You don't think it sounds good?
Maybe it is. They say it's sugar free, but it's got a lot of shit in it. All right. The man will have Caesar salad and a shrimp cocktail, followed by the spaghetti bolognese and the layered peach truffle. Trouble with truffles. And that's it. All right, let's do this. I'm having the shrimp cocktail with Caesar salad. And that is the tapas. It looks good. That was pretty good. Good choice. It's fun to come here and dine, a fine dine. I think it's more fun. So I was saying that sometimes these sharing tables, they get a little, people start talking to each other anyway. And I told Michelle if I was at a sharing table, I would start sharing. I'd say, excuse me, are you going to finish that? Well, and then if they got mad, I said, well, we're sharing. And so that's why it's better that we have a little separation of church and state. But the other people are all blending in. Now, I mean, sharing, does that mean I go upstairs later with their wife? I mean, Michelle, where does the sharing end? Are you paying attention to any of this? But anyway, everybody's having a good time. I have separation of church and state. I'm in the code of silence. I'm not sharing. I'm certainly not sharing you, the youngest person on the boat. Thank you. It looks good. You got the turkey. Yeah, it looks good. It's an autumn turkey. Thank you. And I got the spaghetti bolognese. Yes, thank you. That's Joe. Anyway, I think this will be a little bland, but well, here we go. All right, we waited a little while. Obviously, that's because you're having the apple cobbler. Is that what it's called?
Yes, it took 5 seconds.
No, we've been sitting here. A lot of time elapsed. We heard a lot of gibberish and nonsense. And I am having the apple truffle and trifle. Peach. It's peach. Mm-hmm. They like to make things like this, it's like baby food. Let's see how it is. I hate to say it, and that was the best dessert I've had here yet. And I was joking about it, but the peach trifle is damn good. Sorry, but look at that, my finger gets in the camera. And then you know what you're having, because you've had it before, but this is the best one I have. Really, really good. And supposedly no sugar added. I was making the point that normally you have to wait for the bill, but there is no waiting for the bill. You just get up. Now, I don't even have to say goodbye to our neighbors because we're not sharing. We're not sharing. We don't exchange pleasantries. Oh, thank you so much. Yeah.
Thank you.
And so when you're done, you just get up and say goodbye to nobody but yourself. I'm hoping that I conveyed this across well, that it really is fun and beautiful, and it's a lot. I mean, it's not just seeing bands, but going to these crazy places that you may never have been. And, listen, there was a tragedy on the first day. It was hard. That doesn't happen often. It was a odd, sad situation, and hopefully people realize, get help if you need it. But anyway, other than that, great cruise. These 80s cruise, people try their hardest. Some things work, some things don't. That's how it happens, but it is a lot of fun. We're gonna go see Firehouse and Dokken and Andy Bell of Erasure tonight. Gonna finish up strong, and there goes Michelle. I better catch up. Hi.
As again, we're gonna celebrate CJ and the life of music that he lived. And the music of Firehouse. I want to see it go absolutely crazy in here because this is the last night of the cruise with music. You think you can raise some hell in here, yeah? When I look in your eyes, you're all I always want you to be mine.
So much for coming out here. Gosh, we want to thank the 80's Cruise people for having us. At all the bands, we were lucky that we were able to get on here, and what a great job they do. What a huge undertaking, bringing all these bands, all their equipment, and you guys taking such great care of you and us too, right? It's the best. As Nate mentioned, we lost CJ back in April. We miss him, and it's been tough. We dedicate this song to him every night because it's a song that he really loved. And we feel that heaven brought him back home. And this one's called Home Is Where the Heart Is. So sing along if you live
All right, well, this is it. Last night, night 7. And it's a little quiet around here. You can see that a lot of people have gone to sleep. About 7 a.m. the first people start getting off the boat. The vendors have to try to get rid of their garbage as fast as they can. There's always a sale on the last day. If you're a cruiser, you can get these, get some of this bullshit, 30%, 50%. There's always deals on bullshit on the last day. We're just kind of strolling, and the one thing about a long cruise is I think everybody's ready to get off. I think everybody's had enough, and there's not a lot of events going on. Andy Bell of Erasure, we're going to give him a little bit of respect and watch as little as possible. Maybe he'll impress us, but last dibs for people having ice cream and pizza. I had the pizza once, and we did not have the ice cream ever. It's fun. Gonna do it again next year, I think. And here we go. We're gonna go right up into the balcony to our usual spot. We just got done watching Andy Bell of Erasure. I don't know much about Erasure. I know the Respect song, and that was nice. And but that's about all I knew. He was good. I guess I need to study. And now we're going to poke our heads in to see maybe the end of Dokken. A lot of people are taking a break, but we'll see if anyone is rocking with Dokken. Dream Warriors. Only on the 80's cruise. Erasure for Dokken.
Boys and I took it to the record company. You go in front of the president, you know, he's smoking a cigar. What do you got for me? You know, so I play him the record, and he goes, yeah, this is all great. Where's the ballad? And we went, we didn't write a ballad for this song. Because at that time, everybody was writing a ballad. Be it Motley, Tesla, all the bands on Electric, they all had ballads. I go, we don't have a ballad. He goes, get the fuck out of my office. You got 5 days to write a ballad. Really? 5 days and write a ballad, completely recorded and finished done. It's not that simple. And he goes, well, if it ain't that simple, you're off the label. I went, oh shit, pressure, pressure. So I go back to my house and I'm digging through the closet, man, all these tapes everywhere and shit, recording equipment. Cassettes, remember cassettes? You probably don't. And I'm throwing up and it says, Ooga Booga Doogie. I go, no, that's not it. Wangdunga Bunga Rock. No, that's not it. Oh, here's one. It sounds rock motherfucker. I go, no, that's not a ballad. Rock motherfucker was pretty cool. It was up tempo, but yeah, I never fit the ballad thing. So I finally pulled up this tape and it said, Alone Again. Oh, okay. So I told the boys, we either got Wonga Bonga Motherfucker and slow it down, or we do Alone Again. So we pulled up Alone Again out of the box. So the tape was all dusty and fucked up. So Jeff and I went in and recorded it, took it to the label. They didn't believe in it. They said, the song's wimpy, we don't like it. I said, what, compared to all these other bullshit stuff you're playing on MTV? Oh, sorry, there's a lot of shit on MTV. So we put it on MTV and they didn't want to put any money into us. So they said, okay, we'll film you with a handheld camera, 35 millimeter. That's why you see the whole videos in black and white. Cheap. So we went to a pawn shop and bought, I call them Disneyland cameras. Remember those things, you pull the trigger and you got like 4 minutes, you put the cartridge in. And so we were filming, we bought these cameras and filmed our own fucking video, which was Alone Again. And those motherfuckers had to eat shit because it went to top 10. And this is the song, Alone Again. Your body strong still.
The Dokken concert, and listen, it's no secret that Don, his voice is not what it used to be. It's different. I mean, he is the legend. It's nice to see him, but it's definitely different. And listen, I guess he'll go as long as he wants to. He sounds better on his own songs that have been recorded solo. Well, you know, the new Dokken stuff, because I think it was recorded more to cater to his voice. I think he's more proud of that right now. Anyway, he said he's going to do the show, and I want to thank Neely from Classic Metal Show for setting that up. And we'll see, but I think he'll do it. But anyway, yeah. I mean, when I grew up, boy, did I love Dokken. That was one of my favorites. And look, it was nice to meet Don and see him, and even though it's not exactly the same. So. Last night here, let's see what we do. All right. Oh my God. I think we've been robbed. They stole all the luggage. The Grinch of the Sea showed up. No, in all seriousness, they move fast around here. The porters already got, that's why I guess they were allowed, because they come early. That's what she said. And so now they gotta, the doors are not decorated. It's a little sad. I've said this before. Michelle and I were just talking. Anytime you leave a cruise, it's a little sad, especially a 7-day cruise. Tomorrow will be the 8th. The Death Star will stay. And those stickers we saw that aren't going to come off. But, yeah, it's going to be... the only thing is, we're not going home. Last time we got off the cruise, we went to Disney World and Gatorland. But we're in Miami, not Orlando. These people decided to just leave it all. But yeah, we got to get on the next cruise. So we'll adapt to that life. We could feel sad when that one's over. Although I got a really good feeling we're not going to feel sad. We're going to want to go to sleep in our own bed. And Taco Bell, which is the winner, is still up. I feel like we could have done that. I don't know what the first prize is. If it's a free cruise, next year we're going to do it. Anyway. All right. This is it. Last night at the Windjammer for now, and we're gonna sit here, have our last meal, hopefully not ever, enjoy the costumes, if that's what that was, and yes.
Hey, my name's Ed. He did a great video last year on the 80's cruise. Got me to come on this one. I had a blast. Thanks a lot for all you do.
Thank you, Ed. I really appreciate that, and I'm trying to make the point that maybe they'll help hook me up for getting some people to come on the cruise.
Well, hopefully they will.
Yeah,
I think you deserve it.
Did you have a good time? You really did?
I had a blast. Yeah, it was great.
Great.
Yeah.
I'm glad you did,
Really
and it was
enjoyed
fun.
myself.
And I'm glad you're on my show for a little
Well, hey,
bit, too.
I'm glad I am now, too.
Thank you, Ed.
Have a good day.
You have a great day.
Take care.
Bye-bye.
Nice to meet you.
All right, we're winding down. We said goodbye to the Windjammer. And every night they claim there's been a movie playing. We've never seen it. They claim tonight's movie is E.T. It looks like there's people watching. I think I hear E.T. Maybe the first night it got put off because of the tragedy. Yeah, I think that's E.T. There's a young Henry Thomas, Elliot. Yeah, it's E.T. I barely remember it, but look at these people. Are there people under those blankets? They asleep? They get kicked out of their room? There's a few people who just can't say goodbye to the cruise. They're gonna have a few drinks. There's a young Drew Barrymore. And Well, I mean, it's fun to be nostalgic about movies, but if you've never seen it, Michelle, you seen E.T.? This is not the way to see it. This is a good scene, though. It said E.T. reveal. Do you know what E.T.'s about?
Little alien that they have to get
Home.
figure out how to get home.
Yeah, basically, it's cute. He's E.T. Look at him. He's into stuffed animals. I remember this thing. Well, when I was a kid, I really loved E.T. That's D. Wallace Stone of Cujo fame. I get sad watching movies like E.T. That Steven Spielberg knows how to pull on your heartstrings. What do you see out there? You see something? You see something? If you see something, say something.
I just did.
I know, there's boats. Right now, today's a daylight savings or some shit. So it's probably really about midnight, you think? Midnight, but is it going to stay midnight or is it going to... All right. I don't know if she knows what she's talking about. At 2, is it going to become 3? If it was the Spice Girls, 2 would become 1. But all right, that's a whole nother problem. All right. So here we go. This is it. We're wrapping it up. It feels like psychotic to be doing this 2 days back to back. But I'll be honest with you, if this company would do the 80s cruise and the 90s cruise back to back, I might do it. If they did 70s, 80s, and 90s, I might consider it. If they did 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, I wouldn't do a 2000s cruise. 2000s suck. All right, well, we're making the long way back to the cabin and try to get ready, make the move. We're going to go to a hotel in Miami, Marriott, stay the night. Going to meet up with the band, meet up with Steven. Going to leave for the next cruise Monday morning. Sounds insane. All right, we'll see. Maybe we'll check in a little bit. One of the hardest things about the end of the cruise is cleaning your cabin. Even though it's a little cabin, you squeeze so much stuff into it, and now you got to get it out. And then whatever gifts they gave you and whatever other junk you've acquired, hot sauces from different ports and rum cake, all those type of things. Thank you for turning down the copyright music. We don't need Iron Maiden stopping us. I mean, I think Turbo Lover. That's interesting. A lot of people hated this song, I should point out. I'm all right with it. Yeah, but this is it. So we're going to get it close. And I think we have... Did you put our port in there, you think? The photo port?
Yeah.
We got a porthole. Yeah, I mean, we're getting close. But this is definitely... There's really nothing to see out there. Some nights... Well, you see the other 2 boats. 3 boats. It's funny. That is the Nina, the Pinta, and the Santa Maria. You can't see it through here, but there's 3 other boats following. I guess everyone's going back to port at the same time. We'll close everything up and get ready for the next journey into night. It's almost 1 a.m. You can see we're getting close to Miami. Boat's moving pretty fast. It doesn't feel it, though. Do you even feel it moving?
No.
I really don't feel it.
It's not rocking at all.
No, this has been that little thing that looks like a Christ the Redeemer statue. See it?
Yeah, it does.
Maybe that's a sign. I hope it's a good omen. 18.4 knots, but this has been a smooth trip. I've really very, very rarely felt the boat. And that part I will say, smooth sailing. We're very close. At some point they just drop the speed, because if it's 1 a.m. now, we're supposed to get in around 7. Anyway, you get to see some of this. It's fun. It's fun to watch this, and they got music on every channel and movies. I've sold all this. We're coming to an end, but anyway, that's how you track where you're going. Well, just when I was getting ready to go to bed, first day of MTV is going to start, I think. I'll give you a little MTV history if that's what they're doing.
You're with Mark Goodman on MTV, music television, dancing into the next hour with Rod Stewart.
This is some clips of old MTV, but the first day, Mark Goodman was supposed to go first. They accidentally went to Alan Hunter first, and he says, like Mark said, but it was out of place. And now here's a, I don't know what this is. You? Maybe April wine? I'm only saying that because I know it's something ridiculous. If you at home know, the screen is on a 10-second delay. There it is. And I only knew that because it was on earlier. This is how you know we came full circle. We got on the boat, we are the world. We're getting ready to go to bed, we are the world. This channel, was whatever it's called, has been the best pop channel yet. They kicked off with Michael Jackson, Billie Jean. Then next was Prince, 1999. Next was Whitney Houston, I Want to Dance with Somebody. Queen, We Will Rock You. I'm not We Will Rock You. It was Another One Bites the Dust. That was a little weird. I don't think of that as a pop icon like the other ones I just mentioned. And then they got it right. John Cougar Mellencamp, Jack and Diane, Now We Are the World. This is the 80s that I remembered. I'm reflecting to it. When MTV started, I lived in Manhattan. Even though it was filmed in Manhattan, it wasn't on for a while. So some of these really deep, shitty videos like April Wine, I never saw that. By the time MTV got to Manhattan, I was watching it. Michael Jackson and all that stuff, David Bowie, Let's Dance, all that was already major. Anyway, thank you. All right, Sunday, day 8. And we are back in Miami at port. Not much to see out this window. But it's been an interesting trip. Some sad times and mostly good times though. And I'm glad to be here. Unfortunately, we can't check into our hotel until 3 p.m. Maybe we'll get a little early. This ship has not been cleared yet for us to get off. Everyone has to wait a little while. And it's around 7:30 a.m. We walk our things off. So when the announcement comes in, we'll do that. At 3:30 a.m., there was an Alpha announcement, meaning someone needed medical help. Don't know much about that. And it wasn't easy to sleep last night. Obviously, not much time. But in a little bit, we will get off the boat. That's it.
The Explorer of the Seas is currently engaged in a bunkering process. That means the vessel is refueling. Please refrain from using any open decks for smoking purposes. If you do wish to smoke, kindly utilize the casino located on deck number 4. We thank you for your attention and cooperation.
Still waiting to clear. Trying to get out of here, and there's Hansy back. He's got back to us, but naked eyes. The molester. That is Chester the molester. Yeah. You don't want to know.